do we have here? It's not 0700 yet, but thought I'd start off like this. In this life, everybody shall have a valley experience. But those that hold on to God know why you're going through. Jesus will never leave you nor forsake you. While you're giving God some praise, I want to sing this song. Do 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 do. Here we go. No, hold on, wait, not yet. No. Do 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 do. Boom ba boom boom boom. Boom ba boom boom boom. Boom ba boom boom boom. Wednesday. Wed. Ness. Wednesday. Oh man, I forgot how to spell it. I gotta go check. How you spell Wednesday? It's been so long. I'm missing you, baby. It's been so long. I'm missing you, baby. Eva Mello, what's up? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're having an auction. Good morning to you. Somebody's calling. Hold on. You hear that? What? Who's this? Who's this? Hey, yeah. What's my name? What's my name? Yeah, that is. What's up? I'm getting ready to live stream. You want to watch? Oh, we're gonna go to work then. What you calling me for? Oh. Okay, you on the bus or you ride? You driving? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, but the Sean, well, no, well, she won't probably won't be back yet. She's not, I think she's flying in today, God willing. You know, God saved my cousin's flight. But yeah, I'm live right now. So yeah, I'm live. I'm live on my YouTube channel because it might be the last one. You know, we got we got the van is gone, so I got to auction everything off here. So I'm giving the family first chance to come over and see if they want to buy or what they want to give. So I was talking to Sharon about when to do it. I was thinking about Saturday, but I got a Pizza Hut. I got a Pizza Hut interview at Saturday at 3:20. But we can still do it. Yeah, because it started. I'll be here. People want they can come when they can, but we don't have to wait till Saturday. It's just that if anybody wants to come over here, just let me know because I'm gonna be here. I can't go anywhere till at least until I go rent another U-Haul. But that's probably gonna be every 2 to 3 days. I just gotta make sure they send me back what I didn't use because it was $178, but I didn't use all that, so I gotta wait till they bring it back and then I got to go pay my parole, which is what got me in jail in the first place. That's and people are finding out. But yeah. So I'm actually live right now. Got one of my regular viewers who's listening, but I'm getting ready to start off. So you going to go to work because you're driving. I'll talk to you later. Bye. We love you too. Yeah, that's my cousin. We're same age. She was born March 30th, so she's older than me by what, a month? Do the math. I guess I can keep the phone by me. Why me? Oh, why me? Why me? The Lord said, why not you? And I had to shut up. Yeah, so this might be the last stream today, y'all, because I got to leave this apartment. It just depends. I need to find out if the towing company still has the van or has the bank come and gotten it. The bank is going to tell me what's up. So first thing first, the reason I got in trouble, and we'll talk about that while we're waiting, because people want I can't see anything. Well, it's not time to see anything. I mean, come on, I'll give you a brief. We'll talk. All right. While we're waiting to actually start, we'll just do this. We're borrowing from Rory Alexander. If you don't know who that is, go check out Rory Alexander. So I'll go like this. Back in January sometime, I thought somebody was following me because I had just gotten out of the hospital, and I was already behind on everything. And I wanted to go to this club, a strip club. I shouldn't have been going over there. This is what got me in trouble. You know, if you're a person like me who's supposed to be following Christ, you don't go to a strip club. I'm not telling you to go. If you're a Christian, don't go there. First of all, it's a waste of money. Oh man, I was listening. Sorry to hear about your predicament. Now don't worry about it. Don't worry. I ain't worried because I said, look, I haven't said for the longest time if I ever had to, I can get rid of the apartment and live in my van because I have the 2023 Toyota Sienna Special Edition. It's got two TVs in the back. You know, all I would need to do is move this stuff out and put them in storage until I could get it back. But now, you know, I'm gonna it's gonna be a long day because I'm gonna be streaming for you know I guess until I get tired. You know, so I got a lot to do. So that's what's going on. So don't worry. I mean, I'm going to be auctioning some stuff off. And what I'm going to be auctioning off here is Fanatec stuff. Y'all know I got like 9, 10 something wheels. So if somebody wants something, let me know. I'll hold it for you and show you how to, because I'm going to put it on eBay. I got an eBay site. I'm going to ask Melon if he'll help me out. No, Melon's got to work. So in the Discord, we got, hey, Gamer Podium 13. We're gonna be talking about basically everything figure eight racing. I actually designed a new track for figure eight racing while I was in jail. I was in there for 9 days because the judge said 10 more days. He said 38 days at first, and I almost lost it. But now because that's what the probation officer that's what she recommended. So here's the long story short. This guy, I thought he was following me, and I saw the police around, and I think, all right, he wouldn't look at me. I'm former military. If I want you dead, you'll be dead. I don't want him dead. You got an hour before work? Okay, so that's Melon. Okay, yeah. So we'll watch the countdown. We're gonna start the countdown a bit. We'll hit it. We're just talking now for those of you who want to pick up on you and catch up with things. Like I said, I'm borrowing from Rory. Then we'll switch over. Like I said, Rory, but they said, and I was looking forward to Rory. They said Rory's on holiday. So hold on, let me go turn this on over here. We're vertical too, so my cousin works. There's some shorts on there, so go take a look at the latest shorts because I could have done this myself, but there's so much I got to do that I'm going to need, excuse me, help. So what I've decided to do, here we go. Basically, I forgot to give them because when I had a phone number change in the middle of that. The first it went to the old number, which is a 470 number, but then I got it changed because people kept calling and calling and calling. Again, I was paranoid. I thought people were following me. I just got out of the hospital, you know. I hadn't slept much, and my doctors warned me about being overstressed because that's what sets me off. That's what gets me in trouble. And long story short, I forgot. And then I was in the city of Atlanta, and I just happened to have my phone in my hand. And he was sitting right there. I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. He got over, got behind me. At first, I was like, okay, well, how long did it take to watch you write a ticket? Then I saw he had put on gloves and he reached for my door. I'm like, no, 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 wait, warrant for your. I'm like, what? Because after after the original show up, go to I spent the night in jail. Woke up that morning, went to court, and they told me just $250. Man, I could have made that in a day. I could have made that in a day with what I make at DoorDash. I make anywhere between a made, and don't have it now because I no longer have the vehicle. Made $200 to $300 a day. It just depends on how long I work. You know, if I work, especially lately. If I work start at 6 in the morning, work till 11 at night. Yeah, I'm coming home with 300. And that's why I say, you know what? Hey, if I had to leave, I'd stay in my van, but I didn't get the opportunity to do that because they never have the van. But that's okay. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow my family members to come over first to take a look and see, because those who I trust, and bring a friend that they trust. If you ain't got the money, bring a friend, and just come in here and I'll tell you what's available now and what's available later. But I say, hey, if it ain't nailed down, take a look at it. My cousin says she's gonna come over. She's licensed to carry a weapon. I've already checked the. She's licensed because she's a former police officer. Won't tell you her name, but she's licensed. She former police officer. That's why, and she lost her job, but she got another one now. I think she's even doing better than the job before. So and she's supposed to be, God willing, protect your flight coming back in today. So what do you say? We go ahead and start the intro, and why not? Here we go. It's time to get those pickles in the freezer. Let's go. Thank you, Mel. I'm so glad you're there, brother. Yeah, it's like something I gotta find out the settings because it's like they keep changing the settings. It's almost as if my system has been hacked. So hold on, let me we can switch screens now. I think we're good. I got the most out of that. All right, I think we got the gist. I need to I'm gonna be working on my story again. Well, but I sold my laptop. Like I was able to pawn in my laptop. I think I already have my oh, Melanie, you'll know. I think I already have the probation. Like I say, it was 254. So what happened is, yeah, we're back. Let me switch to the gaming screen. All right. So what happened is, oh, maybe we need some lights on. No, we're good. What happened was when I went back, uh, Atlanta police, he came back and said they had a hold. I got up, I had to spend the night in Atlanta jail. Woke up that morning. No, you didn't. You didn't tell me. Keep writing. I'll read it. Sorry, your memory is fading. Don't worry about it, brother. Just pray, man, because you got human doctors, but if your doctor is God the Father in heaven, if it is, then Jesus is a doctor. He went to, he left, but that's why he sent the Holy Spirit to communicate through the Holy Spirit to the Lord Jesus and then to the Father. And just wait, you know. But at the same time, make sure you go to your doctors. Just don't let them have the last word. I'm not gonna have, I should be dead. I didn't eat, I was so busy, I didn't even take my medicine. Even before I even could go into the Atlanta jail, my sugar levels were so high because I was so, I'm proclaiming myself a stage 4 cancer survivor. Do that, brother. And then I'm going to pray with it, and I hope you don't mind. I say, in the name of Jesus, my buddy Evil Melon, Lord, take care of him. But nevertheless, let your will be done. All right, so moving on. So basically, what happened? I woke up at Atlanta jail. They dropped the charges for well, they say it's time served, so that's. But I had to go to Brookhaven, because that's where it happens. Bottom line, I had to stay in there for 3 days just to go to the court, and then oh my goodness, I was man threatened. People. Oh, dude, it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, we could have been a whole lot worse. Long story short, went to court. She said she was gonna either pay the whole $400 because she said she tried to call me. And then when she told me she would send it to the owner, I said that was my fault. The judge comes said, you know what, you're responsible. She said 38 days in jail because that was what was the rest of my sentence. So they wanted me to spend 38 days more. Yeah, I don't want to spend 38. Look, so I could just go home, but I was in jail. So how long is the probation? I don't know. I still don't know. But I know this. I gotta have it paid by the 18th, and I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm almost there. I got some money. That's another reason why I'm waiting to go back and rent another U-Haul van because I need to see what the reimbursement gonna be. She said it takes 2 to 3 days, and that's fine because I can stay here. I already got an interview for Pizza Hut. You know, two of them. So look, look, I know Pizza Hut been working with Pizza Hut off and on since 1988, so I know Pizza Hut. But anyway, so we'll cut off like so basically, I didn't have I had to stay in there. I was supposed to be out on the 12th. I mean on Sunday, which would have been the 9th. But he called the captain and said, "Well, sir, let me call the captain. You got 24 more hours because they kept me in there one more day. I got set up. They put somebody in the jail cell that even people in the because there was other believers in the jail cell. Yeah, they were. I had to stay away from people. I'm grateful that I shared a cell with only two people, and the first one he was gone by the time I got back. He had gotten a bond and had gotten out. Then another guy came in, and if you ever saw the Count of Monte Cristo, remember when Edmond Dantes, my middle name is Dantes, but it's spelled Dantez. Coincidence? But if you ever saw or read the book of, if you read the book is slightly different because I started reading it and I realized, yeah. So we had books in there, but they're only one screen, and they would block the phones, say and making a mess up, stab you. I said, oh God, I gotta get out of here. So often, man, you be stuck in a room, you know. Whoo! Hey, Samo, what you doing? And welcome to the stream. So I'm basically going to be auctioning off some stuff here. I'm just catching up, while people are rolling in and everything to find out what's going on. But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff in here. I figure it's quite possible that I can sell so much stuff. I can. It depends. If the bank has it, I'm going to have to pay $3,600 because that's how far I'm behind. If I'd have been able to keep it, they were working for me day by day, you know because I got to check today to see if they have it. So I'm gonna be checking every day to see if they've gone on. You're making lunch. Yes, lunch where you are. Well, it's 07, it's 0700 over here in the States. So I'm guessing you must be across the pond, which that was the whole idea. I'm trying to get see what I want to do is I'd like to get to a point to where I can you know maybe do DoorDash for a short time in the morning, right, and then come home and stream. And I want to do both. That was my goal. But right now, that's fine because I live on the MARTA bus line. That's why I'm glad I no longer work for Amazon. I'm glad because it was taking me too far, and I couldn't run the risk of getting stopped or having because my van didn't come with a spare tire, and I also didn't have that. I'm Siba's father. We live in really wow. Well, how did you know I was on? I was just watching his channel. I never said anything about that. I don't invade people's stream to tell them I'm streaming. But wow, huh? Yeah, yeah, I live in the EU. Well, I know he was over there. That's kind of like the whole idea. So I can reach you guys over there because Americans, man, we go around in circles and straight lines, unless you do Indy. But does anybody over there follow Indy? Anybody? Anybody over there? If you do, fine. But anyway, long story short, they got me out a day late. I could have killed the guy. Well, former military. I won the Marksman Award. I was battalion commander for a little short time. They let me take the entire base to lunch. I called they said, come up there, Wicker. It was so many people that my voice wasn't loud enough that they couldn't hear me, and I didn't have a microphone. And I was a platoon guide, you know. They wanted me to be in, oh, dude, I was fine until I had fun at basic, had fun at AIT at advanced individual training, but once they took my duty station, it all went away because they had me troubleshooting howitzers. I don't want to troubleshoot no howitzers. That's not what I went in there for. He's 15. Okay, you okay? I thought he was pretty young and he's quick too. I kept saying, look, he needs to stop looking at the screen. Father, tell him to stop looking at the screen and driving. That's like he does. Because that's what get him in trouble. That's a distraction. That's a distraction. He's got to wait 3 years before he can go GTWX. Tell him to stop looking at the screen. I wasn't going to give him advice, but hey, you can tell him. But anyway, is he going to school now, or how does that work? Where is he? Well, anyway, we'll catch up some more later. What do you say we go on and move in, and you guys can continue to ask me questions. All right, so we just need to make sure we're lined up properly. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, we'll go back there because I can hear it behind me just to make sure. All right, what do you say where are we? Hold on. Let's see. All right. Where do we start? Race A or what? 720. We'll start here, just to get some practice. It's Group 3 gloves. Here we go. So I'm selling. Some of y'all know how many wheels I have. I got at least Fanatec. I got at least 10. School in September. I'm telling him all the time. Yeah, he's young. Yeah, he does. He does. Seba GT. Melon. Seba Seba GT. Go look him up. Go look him up. All right. Let's read. Daily races B. Reward increase 1,000%. 6 laps. That's not bad. 16 cars. Rolling start. Y'all know what I'm doing. Starting off with the Mustang and the Beetle. We're probably gonna be here for a while, and then we'll move on. All right. Racing mediums. 1x on the fuel and tires. Wide body is that partially allowed brake balance. Yes, yes. Basic. The basics. You know what? And of course, I still watch Key 25. I know a lot of people don't, but I watch Key 25. I make up my own mind. I don't let other people make up my mind for me. I'll let people tell me, and then I go make up my own mind. So I watch Key 25, and if that's a problem for you, stay. You don't have to watch him. You don't have to watch him because I do. I'm supporting the guy. He's one of the first people to ever speak to me when I first got into this. You think I'm gonna let that go? Oh, we had a problem at first because I got mad at him, and the guy just kind of yelled, and I was like, "You son of a!" I called him all kind of names behind his back, because I was just trying to ask a basic question. I didn't know any better. Snap at somebody like that and say, well, maybe that's probably what happened. He's so quick to and I can understand from a certain perspective that he might be arrogant. Oh, look, I've already talked to him today. Yeah, he sent me a message. I'm telling you, and I'm pretty. He ain't watching, and even if he is, he will. He's been in the chat before. He either will or will show up or he won't. But he basically doesn't like Gran Turismo anymore, you know. And you can see what happened. You don't have to say anything. His subs account is dropping. I'm constantly watching, but I'm still gonna watch him. But you don't have to. But I still support him. And I'm not saying that because I'm scared. I'm scared of what? He's all way over there. Then of course Super TT's been in the chat. Rory Alexander's been in the chat. You know, there's a lot of big names been in the chat. I got to find out. I need to send Coach Z28 Gaming a message because I need to find out if he's still alive. You know, dang, I could. My cousin was in Florida. Chat and drive is crazy. Yeah, and if he did look, he can get in the habit. Yeah, Father. Here's another suggestion. Take it for somebody who knows. I've been delivering since I got out of Pizza Hut. I mean, I've been delivering. Oh, I've been doing. Car person. That's why I love cars. But anyway, see that back there? Hey! All right, hey, I got Tomato back there. I might be willing to auction that off. Anybody interested in it? Tomato? What about this wheel here? Anybody interested in a GT Pro? I got a lot of stuff, and I'll give you a deal. You just pay the shipping, I'll get it to you. You pay the shipping, y'all over there, I'll get it to you. You know, but I also got an eBay page. Um, we'll get to that too. So I also got a Discord where all that stuff is gonna. I'm gonna take pictures in the Discord. So and we're gonna talk about Game Reporting 13. So what do you say we get in here and so because um, yeah, race is about to start. Mm, Mustang. That was close. That was close. Did we make it? Yep, I think so. Hold on. Let's see. We'll see. Stumpy, what's good, homie? How you doing? This might be the last stream. We're just seeing my daughter just started driving, passed her test on the first try. So, Father, he really make sure before. All right, if he here's a suggestion, Father of Siba, if he does not, okay, if he does not get used to that, do not put him in a car until you're confident that he's gonna stop looking at text, because you don't want him picking up your phone. I know what your laws are, but you don't want that. All right, see you later. Here we go. Starting in the Mustang, then the Beetle. And then we'll probably just, you know what? We got enough time to do every last car. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Let's see how many we can do. Because I'm going to be here I have to leave so soon. You know, so I'll be here tomorrow. You got your call, be permit about, got my call. I got my CDLB permit about a week ago. Stumpy! That's called, we call those, Stumpy, are you in America or are you in the UK? You in the UK, right? You in the UK, right? All right, let's get this Mustang warmed up because I don't have any practice. But we know this car. Come on, let's go. I figure we'll do the first lap in the cockpit view and stand back so we can see what the Mustang's gonna do here. Oh, I already had a little practice. I think I remember. Yeah, I never logged in, but I think I did get on here. All right, here we go. So if I see the chat moving, don't get mad. Somebody's gonna tell you what's going on because a lot of people don't what they want to watch. That's okay. All right, Millen, let me know when you got to go. You say still got some time. Start with 3 first, see how that works. Here we go, the racing medium. So I'm gonna go with 5. Let me see, I'll adjust as I go on. I'm gonna start with 500 on the degree of rotation. You need to check that. And when I get this chance to slow down, I'll show you. You need to make sure, you'll be wondering why, you need to make sure there's a 1-to-1 ratio. Detroit muscle. Imagine if they put the GT500 in here. Imagine, just imagine. Don't move, don't move. Come on. Best. Come on. Come on. Ah. I was going for that best lap, my best personal best. Oh, you racing in Europe? Like, yes, I am. Caught up P13. It was like walking a dog. I'm seeing a lot smarter driving from you today than I used to see. Backing out, etc. Bump draft. PD needs to bring the GT to the game. Hey, we want. Look, guys. Remember when they did that microtransaction things? Everybody went nuts. I was a business guy, so I'm like, we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered. You can realize it was a universal game. It's basically the whole idea is to go from the bottom to the top. So in a way, everybody on the spectrum can play Gran Turismo, but only certain people with money at the top. And the further you go up, it's like a pyramid. The further you go down, the poorer you are on the bottom. As you start to climb up the ladder or up the pyramid, because it's not a ladder, it's a pyramid, it gets narrower and narrower and narrower at the top. All right, right now, name the richest person on the planet right now. If I'm not mistaken, it fluctuates, but I say if you look right now, right now, right now, who's the richest man on the planet? I'm pretty sure everybody knows. And how many people on the planet got that kind of money? So everybody starts saying, oh, I'll get you, I'll get you. You can be my friend, I'll get you later. Oh, Elon Musk is, he got too much money. He can't feed everybody. You don't want it. Look, you don't want it. It's simple. You don't want to be enriched. Stop buying the products. Anyway, must think about choice. Hey, anybody who comes here, you probably don't be here that much. No, I always Wiki. What's up, Wiki? Yeah, of course. You go look at the race. You see, I did pretty good. Hey, you have to know how to drive the car. See, most people want things to be easy. I learned from Mikhail Hazal. Z28 Gaming. I listen, man. I pay attention. Watch Key 25. I can't. Those are the people I learned from. Tiffany, Z28 Gaming. Was Tiffany? Hold on, let me see. First, it was. I think the first person. I can't remember. It was either. I think Key was. Actually, no. The first person was Jimmy Broadbent. It was Jimmy Broadbent. Jimmy led me on to. And then I found out about Key 25 some kind of way. And then he was the first person to ever speak to me. I was like, ooh, cool. Stay with him. Learned a lot from Key. Learned a lot from Key. Sit back and listen. Had a little spat with him one time, but then I just went back. And eventually he apologized. Yeah, yeah. Cause yeah, he tell. Anyway, so let me see. Then he told me about Tiffany and Super GT. Roic, was it a daily? See, I saw you in top 50. So yeah, I've learned from a lot of people, man. I've learned from a lot of people. So hey, you just gotta learn how to drive these cars. And I drive for a living, or at least did now, so I know how cars operate. You know, I drive a real vehicle as opposed to So all right, 7:30. All right, let's go to Grd Valley. Oh wait, what am I doing? We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. You know what? I'm not ready for a long race just yet. We're gonna do short races. We'll do long races later because I may have to. It may take a little bit because we got some other stuff to do. Now I can maybe do these tomorrow, God willing. All right, Wiki, what's up? Okay. All right. Not yet. Let me see. I'm betting the Americans are on top split. Let's see. Oh, I'm surprised. Well, he's still over here. He's over here. But up there, usually it's the Americans who dominate on those tracks. But I think a lot of people are saying it's fun. Let me see what's okay. So, see, this is what happened. Everybody wants to pick the meta car, and nobody's. That's why I learned from Mikhail Hazal. He'll pick the anti-meta car. I was like, hey, I'm learning from him. And seeing what's possible. If he can do it, then it's possible to be done. Some people just leave cars alone because I can't handle it, so I ain't using it. So everybody be playing follow the leader. Then you get ticked off when somebody in another car comes up like Mikhail Hazal starts. That guy is so good. He's starting with anti-meta car from the back, still passes people. Sometimes he'll set a time to get a little further up if he's trying to prove a point. But Mikhail Hazal, yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Because Z28 Gaming's not on anymore. I can't remember the last time he streamed. I'm gonna send him a message. But yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go back. Did I miss it? No, not yet. Beetle. I got my own, but I'm gonna use it. I have my own on this. No, I don't. No, I don't. I forgot. No, I don't. This is the on the British account. So all right, it's like, well, the whole track is flat out, so there's no point to use anything else. It's like, well, the whole point is track is flat out. So there's no point in to use anything else in time trial. Oh, but the slip can. I don't know what y'all talking about. See, 69. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Y'all talking about it. I'm not fast, but felt the NSX easier than the GT. See, that's what people keep telling you. Drive what you're comfortable with. I use these two because my very first. I had a Beetle. I've never had a Mustang, but I've driven one. But my cousin, he had a 1985, 86 Mustang GT, brand new. Woo! That's how I fell in love with that car. you know. And my mom didn't want me to drive it because they said it got away from my uncle, and my uncle drove tractor trailers. I'm not my uncle, but they wouldn't let me drive it. I wanted to drive that thing. My uncle drove it to the airport because my cousin was over in Germany, and they had to have the car shipped to Germany. He told me a story once that he was racing a Porsche, broke the speedometer. Why? Because Ford did something really really stupid on a car that can go well past 85 miles. You probably could drive to do 140, maybe 160. They had an 85 mile per hour on the dash. 85 miles per hour. What in the world was Ford thinking? They were probably thinking, I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't want the driver to realize they can go that fast because they didn't want. So they figure, hey, psychologically. But then he was racing. Yep, and then back there they had like gears. They weren't digital like they are now. They were gears, and you could rip a gear. I know that because I ripped a gear on one of my Beetles. So one of the I was trying to figure out why the odometer was and the gears had been chipped. It's plastic gears. Over time they wear out. So it's kind of hard to know. It's like, man, are you sure that's the right mileage? But with all the improvements today, haven't talked to him in a while. So, but I don't know if he still has that car. I doubt it. All right, here we go. Let's jump in. We'll need to practice, but y'all talking amongst yourself, and that's what I appreciate. Oh, remember to let everybody know that we also on vertical. There's at least one person over on the vertical side. So you vertical people, YouTube has stopped. I don't know what's happened, but remember on the vertical side, we would get like 50, 60, 100. I think the highest pump was maybe like 100, but now it doesn't happen anymore, and I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because I haven't streamed in a while, and it doesn't matter right now anyway, because today might be the last one. We'll just have to see what happens. Let's get. It's gonna see now we gotta adjust in the Beetle, and I got two choices. Usually what I do, and I'm sure what I'm talking about. Usually I do a vehicle match. All right, so we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, so it ain't gonna work any well. I'm gonna do this, and you'll see why. Because who makes the Beetle? Which means I gotta adapt because it's gonna be a much larger diameter. Here's my Porsche RSR wheel. Like I said, y'all know I got a lot of wheels. So if anybody's interested in getting one, let me know because I'm auctioning them off. I'll let you know which one's for sale and which one's not. Because like the 2020 special edition, automatically. I haven't had time for a race yet. Hopefully tomorrow night. I'll show it to you. Like I said, it's gonna be on my where is it? Is it within reach? All right. Yeah, it's within reach. Hold on. See if I can show you real quick. This is the Porsche wheel. But I gotta adapt. But I will. We're just having fun right now. I'm not trying to really. I like to race. I'm a racer. All right. I still got the box and everything that came with it. Nothing's been thrown away. So you will get the box and everything. This is it. This was immediately for sale. I don't need this. It's 2020. If you want it, let me know. Go on Facebook and go see what it's worth. The 2020. It's got, you can make an argument, it's got Harley Davidson colors. This is one of the first ones I'm going to auction. If you're interested, let me know. If you don't want interested, tell somebody. All right? Put it right down the ground. And I can hold it for you. Here we go. I need to go inside to see how she feels from the inside first. Definitely with dead last. We'll do the same thing, and we'll make adjustments as we go. He did it on purpose. You saw that, right? That would happen on purpose. Go back and watch it. We'll repair it. Penalty. I hit the thing. Now we just race it like we're racing the clock. Now we just race the clock. Darn it! I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I was trying to show you the wheel. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I'll try to make sure next time. It's an easy mistake to make. I waited too late to sit back down, so I never looked back over. Well, I can look at the chat now because I'm by myself. I'll save the replay. Remind me to save the replay. I'm going to try to remember. Trying something different now. Getting faster and faster. That was good. You dropped your bike Saturday trying to put on a new motorbike or cruiser bike. Which version? For a second. Watch it. Watch him. See? He took us both out. All right, Millen, you have a good day, brother. What do you think? Are you watching? Well, there's only one of y'all watching, so we'll move on. All right. I'm going to take a break, too. Because when the numbers are so low, I don't be wanting to do anything. So, I'll take a break, too, and how long have I been streaming? I may just stream, who knows? I may have off and on streams today. We'll see how it goes. Why? Because I want people watching, and I feel lonely when everybody's gone. But I can still do it, and just go quiet, and when people pop in, and I can talk. But we'll see. I'm gonna take a quick break real quick though. Man, I would just go and stop streaming now and make videos. Look, some shorts. I think I might do that instead. Because we can always come back to this later. Tell you what, I'm going to end the stream now, and then I'll be streaming on and off. So, everybody, with that, this is again Podium 13. See y'all next stream, hopefully later on today. I'm out.